Average Tech Guy here, and today we are back with more tech and more reviews. And this time I actually have my wife's tablet. I don't have the Pro. It's off somewhere. It's over here on the side. It's doing its thing over here helping me out. But that's my 11-inch. This is the 10.5 2017 model. And I have a very special device connected to it. And we're going to get these devices from time to time. I just wanted to show you guys because maybe this is for you, maybe this is not. But this is a brand new keyboard case that I found on Amazon, and it has a trackpad built in. So let's talk about it. So Apple has seemed to, they kind of forgot about the 10.5s, the 10.2s, and 9.7s in the aspect of a keyboard case with a functioning trackpad. Now what I want to do is show you, this is the keyboard case and this is the actual dedicated trackpad. It's black on black, so I would have to hold it up and show you. But dedicated trackpad right here, and I don't have it on the iPad, but it's connected. And as you can see, you see the cursor moving around on the screen. There we go. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna just snap it in. Now, a little real estate on this thing. It's just a case. It's a case. You have a hole in the back for the logo and a hole in the back for the camera. Hinges up. Now, I will say the hinge is extremely durable on there. It feels good when you're bending it, and it gives you multiple angles while you're holding your iPad. So it's not gonna fall in on you. I'm doing it almost all the way down. There we go. It's not gonna fall in on you. It's gonna hold your iPad. It's gonna be nice and steady. Okay, buttons, your button layout right there. Open. That's how your logo looks in the back. Camera looks in the back. Buttons up top. Everything looks good. Okay. This keyboard has USB Type-C on this side. On Amazon, they don't actually give you the specs on the battery. They just say long-lasting battery. So I've been using this for about 3 days now and have not had to charge it up, not one time. So it has actually several backlight modes that can be toggled using these buttons right here. Not really so much interested in the backlight mode. I want to just make sure that I'm going to get functionality with this trackpad, because that's why you're going to buy this thing. Now, backlight is all good. It changes different colors, rainbow effects, all that good stuff. I can tell you that. Shortcuts up top, they actually do work. So I can dim my screen and play my music and turn my volume up and down. All that good stuff is a go. We're good with that. So the actual keys on here feel really good. They are nice and spaced out. Gives you a good keyboard, typing feel. When you're on here, the keys are nice and responsive. And you know, if you've been here before, I'm not a good typer, but keys are nice and punchy. They hit back. They let you know that you actually have touched them. You pressed it. You don't have to guess at it. So nice keys, nice keyboard, really good typing experience, even though I'm not a big typer. But when you're on the websites, you're online. But when you're online and doing things on different websites, you'll be able to get everything in. It'll be accurate and the typing is nice and fluid. Now, coming to the actual trackpad part. So trackpad is I'll show you. Some of you, I want you guys to be the judge. Some of you may like this keyboard case. Some of you guys may not. Now, I'm actually going to go into, and let's use the keyboard. Let's just see how easy it is to use this trackpad. So 2 fingers will allow you to scroll back and forth. Now, scrolling is not as smooth. And for some reason, I'm thinking that this is Apple doing that to other devices, because I have several other devices, several other videos where I've shown that third-party devices are not working so hot with the new trackpad setup. So hopefully this will be fixed, but trackpad is not as smooth. You see, it's okay. And I think this is going to be with any trackpad or mouse that you have third party right about now. So let's do this. I'm going to click here, go into my settings, and I am able to scroll. So we got a nice scrolling motion. There are no issues, no big issues with that. Let's go into the general and trackpad and mouse. And what I want to do is I want to change the tracking speed, natural scrolling, got all that on. and then go over here. So it's still allowing me to, it's still picking up all the movements, scrolling. Now, when I scroll up with several fingers, I should be able to go back to my home screen. And that feature is not working. One thing I can do is go in here and go to pointer control. And let's see if that's gonna affect anything that I do. Okay, nothing here. Come back out, going back into trackpad and mouse, and we got secondary click on and natural scrolling, and that's pretty much it. So when you actually connect a Magic Trackpad, you get extra features on your mouse and trackpad setting. So that is a big plus with the Apple devices. Now, it is not allowing me to go back home. It is not allowing me to secondary. Okay. So these features, now they advertise these features do work, which they're not actually working, but I don't blame the company for this. I'm actually blaming Apple for this, because I think Apple has actually tweaked all their software so that it really doesn't function well with third party. Now we're getting some of the motion. We're getting some of these things with the trackpad. Some of the gestures are working. We're getting good, but just not all of them are at this moment. Now, take all this with a grain of salt, because you can actually check out some of my other reviews of third-party mice that used to work perfectly. And I think this is one of those exceptions, because Apple is now wanting you to go out and buy the Magic Mouse and the Magic Trackpad. So with that being said, I think this thing is still a really good buy. You get a keyboard, you do get a trackpad. Now, your trackpad gestures don't work as fluidly, but like I said, either you're going to pay $75 for this keyboard case, a whole keyboard, whole trackpad, and wait for the software to get fixed, or you're going to go out and buy a Magic Trackpad or a Magic Mouse or something like that, and just use it that way without a keyboard. Now, either way, you're gonna have to buy two separate devices if you go Apple's route. But if you go this route, you get two devices in one. You just don't get the fluid motion. So I'm actually going online and just gonna type in trackpad. It allows me to tap. Now, I didn't have to press, I just tapped, and it allows me to scroll on the website. So I like this feature. It really works well with the scrolling. Makes it feel like a computer, makes it feel like a laptop. Only gripe I have against this is that the actual gestures, they do not work right now. So this could be functionality issues with this actual keyboard, or it could be that Apple has hindered these things. Now, I'm leaning towards the part that Apple has hindered this stuff, and I'm going to show you why right now. Okay, so got my Magic Trackpad 2 right here in hand, laying it down, already got it connected, and you can see everything flowing nice and smooth, which lets me know that Apple has actually messed with other third-party devices. But here again, still working. No issues with that. Now I'm gonna go all the way to the end of these, and I'm gonna swipe up, and it takes me back home, which should work over here as well, but it's not at this time. Going back home on that one, and scrolling is a breeze over here. Going online, scrolling is also a breeze right here, way more smooth. And this is a trackpad, and it should be just as smooth, but it's not. So I'm thinking that Apple is actually messing with these devices just because they want you to go out and buy their products. You can say I'm wrong, but they've been known to do things like this in the past, so I really don't put it past them to pull this stunt. So I will drop a link below to this device so you can check this out for yourself. Once again, it is a keyboard and a trackpad mixed into one. You got both functionalities, keyboard, trackpad, except all the gestures aren't working, but I don't blame this company. I actually blame Apple for this actual slowing down of the scrolling and the missing gestures. I'm blaming Apple for all that. So don't blame this company. I'm gonna drop the link below so you can check this thing out for yourself. And maybe by the time you get one of these, the actual update to 13.4 will be good and the bugs will be out, and you'll be able to use this in peace. $75. This thing over here by itself is going to cost you like over $100, 115, 120. So you're getting a whole keyboard, trackpad, $75. Good deal. I say go cop it. And you can always send it back if you don't like it. So hopefully this has been able to help someone out. Until next time, be sure and give me that thumbs up and please subscribe. Average Tech Guy out. Peace.